What if I told you that becoming a millionaire is simple? It will never be easy, but it's simple. You just need to think a little differently than most people. Here's the thing. Most people use their phones as a distraction, mindlessly scrolling through TikTok, killing brain cells, and turning themselves into slaves of the system. That means if you use your phone the right way, you not only gain an advantage, you automatically put others at a disadvantage. Alright, so how do you use your phone the right way? To help you profit, we've gathered 6 powerful tips to help you spot opportunities and leverage the tools you already have in your hands. Tip 1. Tip 1. Realize there's an absurd amount of money in the world. You need to truly understand this, because if you don't, the harsh truth is, you're not going anywhere. You'll become one of those middle-aged Americans who never accomplished anything, always blaming everyone and everything for their failures. You need to face what's really happening instead of wasting your best years wrapped in excuses. Instead of being angry at what others have, understand this. There's enough wealth for everyone. And instead of hating rich and successful people, decide to learn from them. Watching how people with money behave is incredibly valuable. Believing there's money everywhere will actually help you stay focused on your goals and take responsibility for your own success. Think about it. Someone owns all these buildings. That mindset allows you to celebrate other people's success and learn from it. Instead of feeling threatened, you don't need to reinvent the wheel to get rich. All you need to do is position yourself where the money is already flowing. Think about how crypto went viral in 2021 and how many people made fortunes, not by investing, but by launching their own projects. They didn't invent the blockchain. They simply saw where the money was going and got in front of it. Unfortunately, most people don't even realize that money is waiting to be claimed. And so they never spot the opportunity. They think you need insane luck or a completely original business idea. But in reality, it's way simpler than that. Successful people often spot a business model that worked well and put their own spin on it. Take Uber, for example. Taxis have existed for decades. What Uber did was just make them easier and cheaper to use. It all comes back to this core belief: money is everywhere. And once you stop thinking it's scarce, everything changes. Tip 2. Stop drinking. Look, I get it. When you're young, drinking almost feels like a rite of passage. But if you follow what most people do, you'll end up with what most people have: nothing. As you get older, you won't have the same energy. Your young body is your greatest asset. If that doesn't show how valuable it is, nothing will. Most people waste years of their lives drinking. And it makes no sense. Because alcohol is a depressant. Why would you numb your brain and your body when they're at peak performance? I know many people say they just want to have fun, and I get that. But first, solve the money problem. Make as much as you can. Then, if you still want to drink, go for it. But chances are you won't even want to. Because once you realize how fun it is to actually have money and the freedom that comes with it, you unlock an entirely new level in life. Drinking is just an expensive way to distract yourself from what matters while wasting your time. Is there any faster way to kill your dreams? Tip 3. Destroy your ego. There are so many arrogant people out there who think they already know everything. They're not interested in learning, even when someone more successful than them is literally showing them the right way to do things. Sure, take pride in what you do, but you must learn to separate pride from ego. Take some time to reflect on yourself. Seriously, dive deep into your weaknesses and create a strategic plan to improve them. Nowadays, there are thousands of YouTube videos where experts teach you everything you need, for free. For example, if communication is a weakness, you'll find videos on public speaking and storytelling that you can learn a lot from. Learning high-value skills does more than just pay the bills. These skills compound and influence every part of your professional and social life. Tip 4. Build a good credit history. If you don't have a trust fund to fall back on, you'll need to use good debt as leverage to become a millionaire while you're still young. And without a solid credit history, that'll be nearly impossible. You've probably heard the classic phrase, "Never a borrower nor a lender be." That's completely wrong. That mindset was created by powerful people long ago to stop you from using credit as a tool for success. Borrowing money can be one of the best ways to rise above the social class you were born into, but because of our fear of debt, we rarely take full advantage of it. Now, of course, this isn't for everyone. It requires a clear and disciplined mind to manage. But when done right, it works extremely well. A credit history is essentially a trust rating that banks use to judge how risky it is to lend you money. Think of it like this. If every time a friend lends you $5, you pay it back on time, or even early, they're much more likely to lend you $100 when you need it. They trust you. A good credit score is invaluable. It can take years to build, but only one mistake to destroy. By taking on debt responsibly and paying it on time, you build a positive credit history, which opens up even more credit opportunities in the future. So where should you start? Start small, of course. When you're young, you can't just walk into a bank and borrow huge amounts of money, but you might already be paying bills that count toward your credit, like a phone contract in your name. If you can, and you haven't already, get yourself a credit card. No matter which path you take, remember these 3 simple rules. 1. Pay your bills on time. This is the single most important factor. Don't miss payments. Period. 2. Keep your credit utilization low. This just means don't max out your credit. Try to stay under 30% of your limit. 3. Don't apply for too much credit. Asking for too much credit can look desperate and hurt your score. Less is more. If you follow these rules, you'll set yourself up to build wealth at a much faster pace. Tip number 5. Follow the money. In life, doing what you love won't always make you rich. While it's important to chase what you're passionate about, you need to balance that passion with practicality. If you have a passion but think it won't pay the bills, change your approach. Take this story, for example. Someone once dreamed of becoming a professional golf player, and while he was very skilled as a young man, he knew he wouldn't make it to the top level. So what did he do? He changed the game. He combined his natural talent for golf with a passion for entertainment and tech. That led him to start a YouTube channel, where he teaches golf to others. Today, he's the most followed golf personality in the world, earning millions per year. This is a true story. It's the story of YouTuber Rick Shields. It's a perfect example of following the money and flipping the game in your favor. And you can do the same. It's essential to learn high-demand skills. Find out which industries are booming and which professions have a strong future. Then, invest your time and effort into learning the skills that will help you succeed in those spaces. Tip number 6. Become someone who knows when to quit. You need to learn how to quit at the right time, or you'll never succeed. Imagine you're at the movies. You paid for your ticket and sat down to watch the film. 10 minutes in, you realize it's terrible. But instead of walking out and doing something better, you stay until the end because you already paid and don't want to waste your money. That's the sunk cost fallacy. The money is already gone. You can't get it back, so whether you leave or stay, you've already lost the money. You'd be better off cutting your losses and walking out, rather than wasting more time and energy on something you don't enjoy. The same goes for other areas of your life. Maybe you've poured time, money, or energy into a project that's clearly failing, but you keep going just because you've invested so much already. But just like that movie ticket, those past investments are sunk costs. You can't get them back. It's better to walk away and start fresh than to keep throwing good energy into something that just isn't working. Let's be honest. Making your first million will never be easy, but it can be simple. If you're young, use time to your advantage. And don't listen to anyone who says you must choose only one path. You can do both at the same time. If you want to know the smartest way to make 10K a month in 2025, we'll leave a video right up here, but don't click it just yet. Be sure to subscribe if you want to learn how to grow your wealth. All right, see you there.